And we are live for another live stream workout. Today is Tuesday, March 7th. And let's get this all started with our usual adding the iPhone and weigh in, see where we're going to start today. Fun times. Hopefully you can see that okay. We're starting at 214.6. 214.6 today. Now I'm going to get this thing plugged in because I almost ran out of charge yesterday. Make sure she's charging. Yes, we are. We'll set it down here so you can see my floor exercises, which is fun. Of course, it's not going to work now. One-man show, folks. Let's see how that looks. Absolutely terrible because it's on the back camera. Hold on. Hold that thought, please. Want the camera to be on the front camera. There we go. Now let's see. See what we're looking at if we put it there. That should work. I'd rather have it a little lower, but I don't think I can get away with it. Maybe I can bend the camera down a little bit. That should be pretty good. That's right at where I'm going to lay and do my floor exercises. So I think we're good there. Let's take it out for now. Let's put in our share screen for our warm-up. Blow it up. A lot of work, folks, a lot of work. We can do this and move. Oops. So if I do that, yeah, that works. Ready to warm up? I'm ready to warm up. Let's do this. Stop. Gotta have some light on the subject. God. Damn it. I had my camera right where I wanted it and it moved. See how it is now. Yeah, I think that'll work. Sorry, better light source. Let's try this again. So sorry. Things are moving, pissing me off. I need to put my shoes on anyway. I need to do these with my shoes on. Almost forgot that. I was slipping and sliding yesterday. Some of these warm-ups are much better with shoes on. So let's get those on. Tied nice and tight. Quick pee and we'll be right back. We'll get this started. All right, folks. Now here we go. I'm going to get faster at this. We'll get faster at this as we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, I think this is the layout I want. You can see me a little bigger. I apologize for the music. It's not my choice, but let's get our headband on too. That's going to be a help. Let's try to get it on there reasonably under my hair. Time to warm up. Here we go.
Dropbox is linked to my iPad, to my laptop, my Cintiq.
Don't give me a commercial during my warm-up.
I'm trying to touch the states this time. 2021. Yeah, show him I can still rap though. Now I'm in the game, I was on the bench. First I was renting, now I'm collecting rent. First it was the Beamer, now I want the Benz. Spending all the bag like here I go again. Outside says chirp, now the camera phone. Told you I'ma keep the channels on. Why you acting different when the camera's on? Why you acting different like your paper long? 8 day wake up and I thank God. Bad decision got you wishing you could say nah. I say the gritty, you could get hit any day now. On my mama, I'ma move my family way out. With some 20s, 50s, 100s, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, zillions. I'm talking Amazon money, talking so much money I could mess around and buy Amazon. I been winning, I'm like, why me? I heard these labels wanna buy me. I don't need you, boo, I style me. I roll G's and they burn me. Now I'm on my game, nothing is the same. Who am I to blame? Money made me change. Cardi in my ring when I'm switching lanes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Money in the carry on them Boeing planes. Now I got a buck for all those rainy days. Ain't have a day off in like 80 days. I got hustles in like 80 ways. Kids if you won't take a lazy day. Wife you want me to take a break. I keep going to the paper straight. Then it's trips up to Montego Bay. If I take the job, bet I get it done. I said it before, I'm a one-on-one.
Deep off in my motherfucking feelings, can't be still. No, a nigga can't be still. I've been frugal with the flow and I've been giving niggas refills. Come and ask us how we feel. It don't take a lot to see how little niggas pay attention. Think you joking, give it clown, niggas daily listens. Feeding all the babies poison while they babysitting. People dying for the TV, even say they missing. You could peep the latest issue, got it loaded in the magazine. So woke, it's a wonder how I had a dream. Doing all these numbers like I had a whole data team. Labels can't believe a young nigga never had a team. Damn, talk about stress for a minute. Cause I've been on my best for a minute. And I'm very happy that you listen. All my niggas been to prison and I'm feeling very blessed that I didn't. Amen. Front page headline red. Yet another black boy dead. But I can't hold my head till I can't fold my bread. Front page headline red. Yet another black boy dead. But I can't hold my head till I can't fold my bread. Ever since I graduated, aggravated, agitated, might lose my mind. You can have all the rapping, all the passion, all the taxes, can't have my time. Since I graduated, aggravated, agitated, might lose my mind. You can have all the rapping, all the passion, all the taxes, can't have my time. Deep off in my motherfucking feelings, can't be still. No, a nigga can't be still. I've been swimming in this Henny, think a nigga need a refill. Come and ask us how we feel. I've been fighting pain since a preteen. Riding dirty in the bucket with the seat clean. Better know the street mean. Wade through that Mississippi water till my feet clean. Steady in the field, in the mud with the cleat sheen. I spit a bit for all my people who be struggling. I feel your pain. I came out the womb chasing money underwater. Got me feeling like Kurt Cobain.
Bored thinking, need a life for the ideas. I'm in the splash zone with the brain waves. I shoot for stars if my aim is straight. I lay in the sand line in the Palisades. I'm Alec Baldwin with the angry face. I'm Christian Bale with the black on black. Never trust these stars, I'd rather save the day. But if your man is a problem, then we can change the pace. Mom is worried, I need to change my ways. I maybe cop the crib, I need a redwoods. Rake the leaves up from the money trees. Plant the seeds right behind the scenes. I painted the dream how I live it. Was smart and beware they venom. I swear that I'm sick, I've got issues. Stick with the bars, I've been privileged. Bent off a sip of elixir. Bankroll need the commas and digits. My manner, I'm honest intended. Lay low, not too much for attention. But been had it poppin', I mentioned. This business life, I'm offended. This kid, yeah, I get it though. That's about how they feel, that's my move. I love in the trend since looking vibing. They pilot they know flash shot it. Not much to say about the product, goddess. Go ahead and let them decide about me. State of mind that I've acquired. No question, my method can't check on me. That's just the hatred to fuel the fire. Got chillin' no kind. That's just the way we define it. Chase after mine, yeah. Give me my space, watch me in line. Pardon the tone, yeah. That's just the way. Try not to drown, get with the sound, yeah. Catch on the way, try not to drown, yeah. This is gold, it's lit, this life is sweet. My mood is sour for what you think you could get a rose and sniff. I'm woke, it's lit, they really fake. So switch the switch, excuse all the temperament. You could catch me with a riding venom, it's not a fantasy, riding tandem. And I'm the shit, I'm sore, but the flow so tense. No messing with the kid, yeah, I'm on to something. Got no kind of chill, lately I don't even feel. I mean for real, they know I got skill. I do not have time to kill. The more money I reel in, the more that they feel me is right, but the way that they build this. The reason I fear, spitting my feels, but so what I'm breaking that's real. And keeping it trail, it's all for the moment I check off the list of these thrills.
That's our warm-up. Let's do some lifting. Let's do some lifting. Here we go.
DJ here with Achieving Peak, and today we have an upper body dumbbell workout. We have a total of 8 exercises. We're going to do each exercise for 3 total sets. Our working time is going to be 30 seconds. Our break time is going to be 15 seconds. And in between exercises, we're then going to take an extended 30-second break. Let's get to work. We got about 30 seconds remaining till we begin. Our first exercise will be bicep curls. So make sure your dumbbells are ready for that. If you haven't warmed up, pause the video, warm up, then come back to it and start Never begin exercising without a proper warm-up.
We have warmed up. We're good to go.
Got a few seconds left. Get your dumbbells ready, and we're going into bicep curls.
Here we go.
We're gonna do both at the same time. Here we go. Good controlled movements. We got 3 sets, so don't overload it at the beginning. When you get that contraction right here, really squeeze that bicep. Got about 10 seconds left. There we go. Set 1 is done. 2 more left.
Hey, Meg, good to see you. Oh, pick them up at about 4. Here we go.
All right. Here we go. Good controlled movements. Really focus on that bicep. Focus on that mind-muscle connection. There we go. Get that blood in there. 10 seconds. There we go. All right, coming up on our last set. Really focus on that squeeze. Get that blood pumped in there. All right, coming up on this last one. Let's push it. Here we go. Squeeze. 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 You do not want to be hoofing them up like that. Good controlled movements. Here we go, halfway. Squeeze. Come on. One more. There we go. All right, 30-second break. We're going into shoulder press next. Get you some water. If you need to, get your dumbbells set up. I'm gonna up my weight.
I'm not going to up my weight.
All right, let's get ready. Shoulder press. There we go. You want a nice solid base right here. You don't want your feet together like this. Nice wide stance, knees slightly bent. There we go. Whew. Already feeling that pump now.
Yep.
Here we go, about to start back up. Here we go. Good controlled movements. Let's go. Come on, a few reps left. There we go.
Ooh. Ooh.
So some good reps right there.
Ooh. Feel
This
that.
next set's gonna be tough.
Feel that. Here we go.
Here we go. Last one. Come on. All the way up. Let's push it. 10 seconds, come on. Let's go.
One more.
One more. Here we go.
All right.
Good reps.
Go to the floor.
All right, next we got lying tricep extensions. Grab your weights. Let's hit the floor. Here we go. 10 seconds left in this break. Whew. Here we go. So, going here, and then there. Good controlled movements. Really flex that tricep at the top. Flex. There we go. I'm feeling it. Come on, let's push it. There we go. Good reps right there. All right, going back into it. Let's go. Here we go. Squeeze. 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 There we go. Don't forget to breathe. Come on. Let's push it. There we go. Good reps. Good reps. All right, last set. Push yourself on these. Here we go. Let's go. Good controlled movements. You don't want to be all jerky. There we go. Let's go. Let's push it out. Come on. Last couple reps. Big reps. There we go. Whew. Done with that one. All right, next we're going into reverse grip rows. Get a little bit of water. Get your weights ready. So for this one, we're going to be bent over, palms facing out. Here we go. So as you come up, flip those arms or palms. Get that squeeze at the top. Come on, here we go, halfway. Let's go. Here we go. Feeling it. So what we did was we burned out those smaller muscles first, biceps, triceps. Now we're going on to the larger muscles. Here we go. Remember, on the way up, palms out. Whichever way feels better for you. If you want to leave them out, that's fine. Oh, my wrist and elbow mobility are terrible. Come on. There we go. One set left.
May as well show you both views, I guess.
Push yourself. Always get that squeeze at the top, too. Here we go.
There we go.
Last one. Squeeze. Squeeze. Come on. Woo. Halfway, let's go. Come on, you're growing reps. Let's grow, baby, grow. Come on. Here we go. All right, 30-second break. We're going into lying flies.
Back on the floor.
All right, here we go. Lying flies. 10 seconds left on this break. Let's get ready for lying flies. All right, here we go. Keep a slight bend in that arm with this bottom movement. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Here we go. Whew. Good reps. Good reps. Focus on that breathing. Always breathe. Here we go. Come on. Big reps. Really flex that chest. Right here. Flex. Squeeze. Come on. Here we go. Let's push it. Last one. There we go. Woo. Last set right here. Come on. Here we go. Big reps. Come on. Let's push it. Push yourself. Exhale. Come on. Let's go. There we go. Pump that chest up. Let's go. Woo, here we go. Woo, 30-second break. Next, we're going into shoulder matrix. So each one of these sets coming up, we're actually going to change the exercise just a little bit.
Shoulders, I hate it.
All right, so first, we're going to start with a dumbbell lateral raise.
Ready.
Here we go. Just out to the side. Slight bend in that arm. The further that arm is out, the more resistance it creates. If you want, you can kind of bring them in. Bend those elbows a little more. Makes it a little easier. All right, set one done. This time we're gonna come from the hips and go out like a Y. Here we go. So right here, and then out. Out. Woo! It burns. Come on. Let's go. Let's push it. Come on. One more. All right, next one, we're gonna do bent over. Hit that rear delt.
All right.
Here we go.
Come on.
Let's go. Ready? Get some rear delt action. It's probably one of the most underworked muscles in your upper body. At least under focused. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Couple left. One more. Woo! There we go. All right, we got 30-second break. Then we're gonna go to pullovers. I'm gonna lie down for this one. Grab a single dumbbell. Here we go. Pullovers are one of my favorites. There we go. So right here, back down. Good controlled movement. Here we go. And on the way down, breathe out on the way up. There we go. Woo. Feeling it. Should feel it over here in that serratus muscle and even in your chest too. Here we go. Might even feel it in your triceps. Don't forget to breathe. Focus on good controlled movements. Really think about the muscles you want to be working. There we go. Whenever you're lifting, always focus on the muscles that you should be working. Actively think about it.
Not passive.
Exercise is not passive.
That's right.
Let's go. Come on. There we go. All right, we got a 30-second break, and then we're gonna go into our last exercise, which is Spider-Man crunch. Then with a fun one.
Not fun.
Get some water and get ready.
Not even slightly fun. I do them on my knees for now. Get over it.
Whew. All right, this one's gonna be exciting.
I do them on my knees. Oh well.
Here we go. If you can't do it on your feet, drop down to those knees. Further you bring those knees to those arms, the easier it gets. Don't forget to breathe. Whew. 2 sets left and we are done. I'm sweating now. All right, let's get ready to go. Don't forget to breathe. Triceps are catching on fire. Woo. I think this is the hardest one yet. Chest is on fire. Shoulders, triceps, abs. Here we go. Let's go. Last one, come on. Let's go. Woo. Push yourself. Come on. 10 seconds. You do anything for 10 seconds. Come on. Last one. Woo.
All right.
My arms were shaking.
All right.
Woo.
Dr. Z, we love your skincare videos.
Thanks.
Thank you
My
so
daughter
much
has
for the
sensitive
commercial.
skin. Same. Try using all free clear as part of your family's line.
Oh, wow. Where's my damn control? Ah, there it is. Wow. Okay, I'm tired. That was a lot. Let's go walk. Let me readjust this thing. Oh, that's a wow. There we go. Okay. Let's head over. Got everything I need. Have my headset, mobile device, water, towel. Just put the iPhone in there, and I will see you over at the fitness. There we are. We're heading over. Oh. 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 Damn it, man. Let's try this again. Oh. There's a crack. All right, we're in. Get the lights on. I'm going to move the stool to the other side. I seem to get better reception over there for whatever reason. Which it shouldn't matter, but maybe this is closer to the router. Over here, perhaps. I don't know. But I know it works better over there. So we're going to try it. Over there. If I can get the damn thing sorted. If I can get the wires sorted. We're going to try it over here. There we go. That seems okay. Down just here. Plenty of slack. We want plenty of slack before we plug this silly thing in. There we go. Let's get our mobile device going. Headphones booted up. You know what we forgot? Forgot our sweatshirt, but we're gonna try it without it once. See how that goes. Oh. Ugh. Put this on chat mode. Anybody there? Meg's still here. Mount climbers are almost as horrible as burpees. Yeah, yes they are. All right, tunes are going, we're walking. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hey, Flubus. Yeah, Vaughn was on this morning. I rewatched it this afternoon. Wasn't a lot there. He made some more stupid comments, as usual. But not a lot there. System update. Hi, Crystal Water. We're walking. And we're walking today without a sweatshirt on, so it should be easier. We'll see how much different it is. I just forgot to put it on, so we'll try it without a sweatshirt. See how we do. Close, starting to feel more loose. I haven't noticed much yet. So, I've lost 20 pounds. Pants feel a little looser. Now that you ask me about it, yes, my pants feel looser. Bobcat Klein says, Vaughn claiming he never called his mother a bitch. Yeah, we all saw that video. Yeah, love you too, bitch. We've all seen it. He can lie all he wants, but there's videos. And Crystal says, keep up the great work, man. You're killing. Thank you. We're trying. Bobcat Klein says, J-Dub's claiming he hasn't been drunk for months. Yeah, him been drunk for minutes. At least he didn't talk about me this morning. He was too busy talking about Larry. He didn't call me fat once. I couldn't believe it. See, our weigh-in this morning was before the workout, 216.4. I think we've gotten up for a 220 plateau. I'm pretty confident. I'm feeling lighter. I tell you what. The guy who made that comment, I think it was last Friday or Saturday, said, "I'll tell you why you're plateauing. Once you hit those weights behind you, standards on the treadmill." And he was absolutely right. So if you're here, I can't remember your name right now, but I really appreciate that. It's gotten me off that plateau, and we're killing it now. We're making some progress. So hashtag 200 by April. We keep eating right. We keep doing this every day. I don't see any reason we're not going to make it. There's something about dead dog next to mom. Something like that. It was in my comment section of one of my videos, as opposed to the side chat here. But whoever that guy is, I really appreciate it. And that said, those of you that are watching the lifting portion and the stretching portion beginning, if you have any comments on my form or other exercises, a better routine you found, I'd very much appreciate in the comments after the video if you let me know if I can do something better on form. It's hard to tell, yourself, you're not a trainer, how your form looks. You will not offend me telling me you look like stupid doing those squats or something. And we're coming up on our first quarter mile. First quarter mile time today, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. We've already burned 28 calories. And we're going to celebrate that with a little drink. Throw that piece of ice away. Got our water with us. I'm getting better at this. More organized. Remember to bring a towel. Forgot my sweatshirt. It would hurt us to walk once without a sweatshirt. It's certainly a lot more comfortable. Look at that. I was thinking about getting some custom pullovers. Something that says like "Up Yours Lawn" or "Fuck You J-Dubs," something like that. Ordered some online. I'm gonna maybe put in the camera higher where you can see my chest. I'm sure thinking about it. Some custom wear for working out. May do that this weekend. I'm sure there's plenty of places I can get whatever I want put on the front of a pullover sweatshirt. Really don't have to be hoodies like I've been wearing. It can just be a sweatshirt. Heart rate's 135. So yeah, don't be a stinky would be a good one. Heart rate's already up over 130s. With a pick of on, yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be perfect. You guys see me okay? Bobcat, is the stream quality decent today? I think on this side, maybe the antenna's just closer. But it seems like every time I stream from this side, the stream quality's better. Just gotta make sure I'm not vibrating the table at all. And I'm not. So let me know if that frame quality is better. It's good, thank you. Yeah, over here it seems to be crystal clear. And it's close enough that I can see the chat, so I'm pretty happy with it right there. If somebody comes in and they're on my video, I don't think it'll be a big deal. They probably won't be able to tell anyway. It's not like I'm doxing random people, but when they're coming in and working out. Oh, I really do like having these on record. I can go back and look at what I've been doing. People can come in and chat. We can talk about working out and what kind of things have worked for them. I've already got a bunch of good ideas for you guys, and I really appreciate it. Well, I was athletic in high school, and I have a military background. I'm still kind of a noob to all this bodybuilding stuff. I did what my coaches and trainers told me to do in high school, and then did what people screamed at me to do in the military. So, it's never been a real hobby of mine, and I appreciate any advice you guys give, good or bad. How would I know, right? Oh. And we are coming up on our first half hour. Hello, Mrs. Mud Duck. Good to have you here. My hometown friend. My pioneer woman, if you will. And our half mile time today is 8 minutes and 31 seconds for 55 calories. Hello, Skid Scratcher. Good to see you. My Mrs. Mud Duck, I talked to my mom yesterday, and she told me my hometown and your hometown no longer have any movie theaters, which I found very sad. So I grew up, I worked at the Pumpkin Theater downtown, and I also worked at the little Twin Theater that's on that, in that little strip mall across from the hospital. There was a Twin Theater there. I worked in high school, junior high and high school. Great job for a kid. But she told me yesterday on the phone, or Monday, there are no more movie theaters in our town. They're selling the one up on Hartford, the big Carmike. I was sad. We still have a couple places here where I live. They're big, like 20 places. And I don't think people go there anymore. The Vasca is still up, but I don't know the Vasca. I don't know that one. That must have been after my time. I haven't really lived there since the early 90s. Since I quit it. I used to work for Jack Bauer Ford as a tech up there until I went in the Air Force. Around 84 to 91. I hope Jack Bauer Ford still is. Grew up right behind there on Princeton Avenue. My mom's getting older. She probably doesn't know about the vodka either. And I remember the old, what was the drive-in? The airline theater drive-in, because it was out there by the airport. Oh, I had many a fun time out there. The old airline. Knew some kids that had houses back there. We'd sit on the roof and watch the movies for free. Good times. All the crew come up from Bodark and we'd sit on this one guy's house. Oh, memories of high school. What town are you talking about? Oh, you're from Lawton. I thought you were from Ponca City. I'm from Ponca City. Maybe it's your Pioneer Woman stuff. Because the Pioneer Woman statue being in Ponca City, maybe I just made an assumption. Sorry. I know some folks down in the Lawton area. I'd spent a couple summers down there at Quartz Mountain in the pro orchestra. Decade, 15 years ago, something like that. Do you remember the year they had the big fires up by Mangum and in the Quartz Mountain area? That was one of the years I was in the orchestra up there. I think it was the same summer. It was like 108 every day. And they had terrible fires up there by the campsite and the auditorium and everything. And I remember staying in Lawton and watching those huge bombers. Didn't go to the Holy City. I remember watching those bombers fly around town from Fort Sill, from the air base. Holy cow, they fly well. Hey, coming up on 3/4 of a mile. And at 12 minutes, 44 seconds, 84 calories, 3/4 of a mile. I did go to the casinos up towards Ardmore. I think towards Ardmore, the Altus. Between Altus and Lawton, there's a big old casino down there. Did some gambling over there. That's been a while. Been a hot minute since I've been in the southwest part of the state. I think the first year I stayed, what's that little town that starts in it was Mangum. I stayed with a family in Mangum the first year I was there. Some neat stuff up there. And then the second year I was there, they put us up in a hotel in Lawton. Or no, it was Altus. We stayed in Altus. Lawton was just the big city to the east and west. And it was Altus Air Force Base. Yeah. It's coming back to me. It's been a while since I've been down there. Got some good pictures of that. I think I went about 355 pounds back then. My big ass white jacket tuxedo with my tuba. I wonder if I still have those pictures. You wouldn't believe me. It's like two of me now. I was so fat. I think once I got out of the Air Force, the first thing I did was eat a couple of horses, you know what I mean? Blew up real fast during my master's work. Yeah, I think I topped out probably 360, 370 when I was in seminary, somewhere in there. I was a big old boy. Maybe that's where J-Dubs gets it. He's been scouring the internet for pictures of me. Found some when I was at 370. Like when I was teaching, I was a big boy. Tell you what, getting that heart rate up and doing the stretching and lifting before makes the walking much easier. I gotta tell you, we're gonna have to up the incline again, or the speed, or start jogging or something. We're gonna plateau again. That's, it's easy to fix. I'd love to bump the weight up a little bit on the barbells, but not yet. There's a couple exercises I'm struggling to get through right now. As I'm sure you saw. There's bison inside the city limits, privately owned, of course. In Lawton, I did not know that. I know there's bison out there all the way out into the Amarillo area, Texas Panhandle out that way. You go out I-40 past Elk City and Shidler. Not Shidler, it's a little S down, Shattuck. You go out that way. I've seen bison out there on I-40. That's been a while too. I think I went to Albuquerque in like 91. Gets conducted out there somewhere. And then when I was working for Napa, I used to go out to Amarillo and run an IBS for them out there. So I was going out there 2 or 3 times a month, a few days at a time. I did not know that about Lawton, that there are bison inside the city limits. Probably. Hey, 1 mile time. Our 1 mile time per day, 16 minutes, 57 seconds. We've done 111 calories. Feeling great. Time for some water. And Meg says all these changes you're making are fantastic. Yeah, I think so. I think it's helping. And Mrs. Mud Duck says I do 10,000 steps a day. I haven't checked my steps since last time when I was working for Napa a long time ago. They would do step challenges, like once a month. And then I got into it because I'm OCD about challenges. But I haven't really monitored my steps a day. I sit most of the day, so it's not going to be very high. But back then, when I was working counter and stuff, you were walking around all day, moving freight around, getting stuff for customers, going out and checking their cars. I kind of wonder how many steps I do on this thing in my 5.95 miles. Surprised it doesn't count for you. It'd be kind of cool. Wonder if I'm doing, I'm sure it's several thousand to walk almost 6 miles. I'm kind of curious. I think that'd be something a treadmill would tell you. How many times it feels a step, you know? Got to it nice and early today. It's only 5:30 here. So we're going to be done 6:45 or so. We can get some dinner in us before 7. Was able to get away from work a little earlier today. Always a good thing. Yeah, you were wondering well, how many steps 6 miles is? I do too. I bet you could look it up. You know, from an average, I bet it's a few thousand. Maybe someday we'll do a live stream and count. That'd be fun to watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little creepy, honestly. So whoever that was that came in my side chat when I was meal prepping on Sunday and said I'm plateaued and I can't get off 120 because I can't resist snacks. I hope you're watching now. Now that we're getting the lower 2 teens, hope you're watching. We've broken that plateau, baby. We're on the route to 210 quick. Just hit 20 minutes walk today. Actually, I love the haters coming in other forums making fun of me for walking, calling me a cow for broadcasting exercise videos. Keep doing it, providing nothing but motivation. It's awesome. And those of you in those other forums that see it, oh yeah, Crystal. I was going to say, those of you in those other forums that like taking screenshots and sending them to me, I appreciate you too. It's like bulletin board material. The more people talk shit about me, the more motivated I am to come over here and kick some ass. Keep on doing it, please. Coming up on 1.25 miles, and that time for today, 21 minutes, 10 seconds. We burned 140 calories. Crystal Water, you must be new. I have haters. Yeah, must be new. I don't have haters like Vaughn or J-Dubs do. I got some people around here that don't like me very much. They are wasting their time doing that while you use your time getting healthy. Exactly. And that's why I don't like it. It's motivation. There's a whole forum dedicated to me, a whole Discord called Todd Sucks. It was when trolls, haters, and naysayers got taken down, it was touted as the new THN. They tried to get people in there. It's literally called Todd Sucks. And if you watch some people making videos from this community, he tends to get notifications live during his video from Todd Sucks. Yeah, no way. I've seen it several times. If you broadcast on his phone, you'll see the notification come down that says from Todd Sucks and whoever made a comment. There is. Where's my name? Asks, is it really? Really? I can't direct you to it, but it's out there. I think it's funny. They think it bothers me, and I think it's funny. And our little office lady is gone for the day. It's 5:32. So there you have it. Yeah, ask around in the regular Discords or side chats where can I find Todd Sucks? The Discord. Might be fun to read. They make fun of my car, they make fun of my exercise videos, make fun of my disc wraps, basically anything on my channel. They screenshot me making comments in side chats. They make fun of me donating to people and buying memberships. Never ends, really. It's all just busting balls, and it's all great motivation. Most of them have a decent heart doing it, and it's just kidding around. Sometimes they go a little too far. Mrs. Mudduck says, keep going, I'm still at work. I'm gonna keep going. We have 75 minutes left to work. Hour and 15. I am definitely going to keep going for a while. I did, if Meg is still here, I was going to tell her I did my stretch routine that I did at the beginning of this video at work this morning, about 8:30 this morning. Just that 10-minute stretch. I think I'm going to go by and Walmart and get another mat that I can lay out at work. My floor is kind of dirty. But a bunch of my techs thought I was crazy and they're doing jumping jacks and fast hops. Yeah, we were talking yesterday about doing stuff at lunch. I said, you know, in the morning, once I get a moment, I can do a 10-minute stretch routine. Just to get the blood pumping a little bit. I don't think I'll do the lifting out there. But Meg says I missed my workout today because I had to go to a press check. Yeah, gotcha. Now, 10 minutes. Get up out of the chair, move around. I can feel the heart rate getting up. Have more energy through the day. It's a great thing. And plus, I just had my breakfast, my oatmeal and yogurt. I feel like I can work some of those calories back off. So there you go. That protein boost. Get up and do something about it. Mile and a half, 25 minutes, 22 seconds, and 167 calories for it. Meg, your workouts are probably ones a lot tougher than mine, and you probably need a recovery day. Mine are so aerobic centric, I can probably do without recovery days. Yeah, definitely gonna do some cardio before dinner. Gotcha. Don't forget your pickle juice. I'm still drinking the pickle juice. Maybe that's harder than getting off the plateau. Like I said, I've seen several trainer videos. If you go to YouTube and put trainer drink pickle juice, you'll probably find them. And they talk about drinking it before high carb meals. Tell you what, it's working. No pickle juice for Meg. Okay. I like it. It's real salty, but I can drink it. Oh, and Meg said I'm also sore from yesterday. So having a light cardio will be helpful, yeah. Walking like this, Nordic track, stair stepper. Stuff like that, machine cardio. You probably have a rowing machine. I don't know if I'll ever get into those. Probably I just like the treadmill, because it's what I know. I feel like I'm getting the arm workout with the barbells. Kind of focus on legs with the cardio. Balances out pretty good. Don't feel like I need to be doing this while I'm walking. And the stair stepper, holy hell, just forget it. Not yet. Probably have a heart attack on that thing. Have a hard enough time climbing real stairs. It makes sense. I just ride the bike and watch a movie. There you go. Yeah, biking, walking. There you go. Do you do the handles? Flubus Cartel says we need to get Todd a UFC trainer. Give him 6 months to train, and at the end of the 6 months, we put him into the ring with Vaughn for 3 minutes. No rest stoppage. Flubus, I think you could put me in with right now, and I'd be just fine. I don't think he can move. Imagine one leg sweep on that guy. I mean, he can talk about knowing martial arts. I did Taekwondo for about 4 years in college. I could leg sweep him, I promise you. I have no flexibility. I can't kick over my head anymore, but I know how to block and I know how to strike. He'd have a problem. Plus, I'm probably got 6 inches on the guy. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Don't worry. I just assumed getting a boxing match with him with some gloves on. I don't want to hurt the guy. I would box with him for charity in a second. I'm not afraid of his punches. He ought to be afraid of mine. Plus, I probably got at least 6 inches reach on the guy. Vaughn is lazy, says Crystal Water. doubt he hasn't trained his body in anything lately or even exercises. Let's look at the guy's ball. He's got a gut 3 times the size of mine. And has the gall to say he's not Todd-sized. Yeah, Vaughn, you're not Todd-sized. You're way bigger. You're absolutely right. Vaughn was finally right. He's not Todd-sized. He's about 30 pounds heavier. I bet he's every bit of 250 pounds. Oh, notice Vaughn put on a lot of weight. That's since 2015. Sure has. Coming up on 1 3/4 mile. Have that time for you in a moment. And our 1 3/4 mile time today, 29 minutes, 36 seconds, 195 calories burned. You know what's awesome? My calves don't even burn today. Not even a little bit. I think we'll keep doing that stretch routine in the morning at work. Get some mat put down on the floor out there. And, try to keep getting out of there 3:30ish, get home early. Getting better with my camera work. Got that figured out. Just hit the 30-minute mark. Look at that, we're almost a third through already. It feels like we just started. And about to just hit 200 calories. Celebrate with some water. Ooh, a nice big crunchy piece of ice. Lucas says Vaughn would get in 0 punches, but I'd love to see him get absolutely lit up in a fight versus a troll. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? It's a recurring dream in the boxing ring with Vaughn or J-Dubs. I'd take J-Dubs too. He's probably as tall as I am, but I bet he can't move as fast as I can. And I got 21 years on that guy, and I think I could punch him out. I think he's so inept and off balance and cumbersome, lumbering, clumsy. I think I'd just run around in circles around the guy. Love to see it. Live from the MGM Grand Gravy Dome. There you go. Nah, we already saw Vaughn refuse to fight, who is it? Secular Opinion. Remember Vaughn, there's not gonna be a fight. Guy was ducking from the first minute. He's a pansy. Let's admit it, Vaughn is a pansy. He talks and talks and talks, but he can't back up a thing. Let's all be honest for a moment. Vaughn Helton has no fighting skills. Guy can't clean his own house for crying out loud. I can't wait till I get to go back to my family doctor. Weigh in for him. He's gonna freak the hell out. Flubit says I tried to convince Larry to have a match at WWE WrestleMania with Vaughn. I don't think they'd pay for that. I don't think anybody can just do that. But it's a fun idea. Larry can barely stand up though, so I don't think Larry is your best choice. Same kind of problem, one leg sweep and he's on the floor and it's over. People with bad legs don't usually last long in fights. It was a Karate Kid, man can't stand, man can't fight. It's true. Man can't see, man can't fight. Man can't breathe, man can't fight. All of those things are true. Mrs. Mud Duck says he's a weenie. That's an insult to weenies, man. And Flubit says, I think with the trillions we have, WWE is chump change. Coming up on 2 miles. 2 miles. Have that time for you in a moment. We've done 420 vertical feet already. And our 2-mile time today, 33 minutes, 49 seconds. We have burned 223 calories. Feeling good. Chump change indeed, Flubus Cartel. I love that avatar of yours too, Flubus. Free to use, by the way. Free to use. Published on the internet. It's free to use. 35 minutes we've been walking. Flubus Cartel says, I wonder if we could find some kind of hillbilly backyard wrestling league in Kentucky that we could have Vaughn fight a troll at. He wouldn't do it. It's a good concept. Problem is, you never get Vaughn to agree to it. Because, as Mrs. Mudduck said, he's a weenie. The man is a coward. Whole hog. Talk. Can't back it up. It's a coward. And I hope you're watching, Vaughn. I hope you're watching, J-Dubs, because you're a coward, both of you. $450 feet our vertical distance now. We're going up, climbing rapidly. Coming up on 2 1/4 miles. Coming up on 2 1/4 miles. I have it for you in a moment. A little over an hour to go. Our 2 1/4 mile time today, 38 minutes and 2 seconds. We've done 251 calories. And Flubit says I would hold Vaughn down and make him admit I own the copyright to this image. That's the only way for me to let him go. Nice. Do you own copyright to that image? Oh. Whew. Good yawn there. Here's a challenge. Let's do 1 minute of jogging, starting at 39 minutes. We're going to jog for 1 minute. See how that works out. One minute of light jogging. Seconds. 20 seconds. Ooh, there was a cramp. Wow, 12. 15 seconds. Oh, my cramp. 10 seconds. We're coming down. Wow. I started cramping. Couldn't walk, couldn't jog for a full minute. Gray Alien said, I have spoken with Vaughn and his lawyers. The symbol you were using is Vaughn's property, and you're going to jail for life. Hi, Todd and Chad. Okay, well, that was our experiment. We're not quite ready for that. So I got a pretty good cramp in my right thigh, or excuse me, my right calf. Lower leg. Definitely lower leg. We're not ready to run an incline yet. Maybe I should have taken the incline off first. And Flubis said, I think Secular made an NFT of it, but I'm too lazy to actually copyright it. Just tell Vaughn I did, and he won't know any different. And Flubis adds, federal prison. I'll be in Leavenworth making little rocks and big rocks. Make big rocks into small rocks. Build a bridge or something else. Dig a ditch or something else. Leavenworth prison. Make big rocks into small rocks. Build a house or something else. Dig a ditch or make a place. Leavenworth prison. Yeah, coming up on 2.5 miles. Jogging experiment was not completely successful. We won't do that again today. I'll have a 2.5 mile time in a moment. And our 2.5 mile time for today, 42 minutes and 2 seconds, 280 calories burned. Great job with the jogging, says Gray Alien. Good start. Well, I should have taken the incline off. We didn't think of that. That's probably what caused my calf to cramp up. But jogging in a slight incline. Well, it just started flat. So we'll get there. We'll get there. Just an experiment. Been playing around with jogging on this machine. See how it's going to work when we start doing our 5Ks. We can't keep walking forever. We got to keep going up. Got to keep pushing that expectation. We're going to plateau again. We don't want that. We want to get to 200 so we can start lifting the big bar. Things are going to get exciting. We're going to do some weightlifting challenges with Billy. Flubis asks, do you think Vaughn will be smart enough to sell his properties to continue to have money to live on? Or will he wait until he has no money and go out raging? I think you know what I expect to happen. I don't even think it's so much that he'll be smart enough to sell. I don't think anybody's going to buy from him. I think it's that, that hometown atmosphere Larry talks about. Small town feel of the place. It's everybody knows the guy, and they don't want to do business with him. So I don't see him being able to sell anything. Therefore, those properties are nothing but a liability to them. They're not worth anything. You won't get renters. You won't be able to sell them. And eventually the state will just come take those. And they'll get nothing for them. That's what I expect to happen. And no, it won't be at the end of this year. In Oklahoma, they give you 2 years before you go on the auction block. Kentucky may be different, but it ain't the next day. You don't pay your property taxes for 1 year. They don't come out the next day and kick you out, take your house. It can't be that strict. Maybe BlackRock or the like. We all know the guy will never have an income. None of those places will be okay to rent. He's pretty much screwed, yeah. And a lot of it's gonna dawn on him as soon as this thing with Larry comes to a head in court. He's gonna figure out he doesn't know as much as he thinks he knows. Despite his law degree in real estate, which is freaking hilarious. Have I ever talked about that? Law degree from a community college in Ohio? Yeah, it didn't happen. Gray Alien says, I've been working on a new video going through Vaughn's latest stream as he seemed to go on a fair bit about the Frost not paying rent and stealing. Yeah, you were saying that you were going to catalog or archive all the slander against the Frost. Some tiny bits of gold in there too, yeah. Yeah, Flubus confirms nobody is going to rent from him. I agree. I don't see anybody doing business with Vaughn. That's from around there. Makes sense. I recently watched the bit of yours, Gray Alien, whatever, and changed their avatar to the signal. Yeah, it was fantastic. That was me, Meg. That was my idea. Thank you, though. I started all that shit. That was one of my better moments with Vaughn. Now, coming up on 2 3/4 miles, and our 2 3/4 mile time today is 46 minutes and 15 seconds. We have burned 308 calories. Yeah, that was a fun stream on Will's channel. Legato Slave's here. It says, no women at least. He would make me too uncomfortable. Yeah, I hear you, Legato Slave. Yeah, come rent my house. I'll be your landlord and have a key to your place. Yeah, creepy as fuck, right? Flubus Cartel agreed. He would be a terrible landlord. Thank you for watching that. See, I caused trouble. See, it's on me. I bankroll on this whole affair. Flubus says, I want to email him and tell him what we told all the renters in Kentucky. Tell him we told all the renters not to rent from him. It's like the house cleaners, yeah. Not that we did, but he will believe it. Yeah. Uses it to justify his laziness and procrastination. He would absolutely believe it and repeat it on every stream. The trolls called, they were down here and told them not to rent from me. That's not my opinion, that's fact. That'd be some great rage. Everything's the troll's fault. Vaughn is the true victim in all this. Oh. Gray Alien, my favorite part of that stream is where he asked me to dump my docs. Everybody in there is like, his real name's right there. Look at my last name. Do you think I'm hard to find? My name's not Ted Smith. Malacote. Think there's very many of us? I'm very open about where I live, where I've taught, what I do, musical theater and stuff. I'm easy to find online. And then J-Dubs was threatened to call and have me swatted. I actually talked to the sergeant at the dispatch office, and she said, yeah, let him call. We all know who you are. We would never send anybody out to your place. If anything, we'd just call you over at the parts room. They have my number. I'm on emergency call anyway. You know, snowstorm or something, and the big trucks that go out in sand break down. I gotta go and acquire parts for them. I gotta go unlock the parts room and get them what they need. Crystal Water says, yeah, imagine Vaughn in your front yard yelling, come on out, Malaco, time to fight. I love it. Legato Slave says, thank you so much. I wanted to know if you wrote your own song. It's so catchy. Yeah. I write all my own stuff. I mean, I have those degrees in music. I was just talking to my mom the other day. She's like, I wish you'd use your music. You're so good at it. Yeah, Mom, me too. I'd love to do music for a trade, for a living, but it's just a hobby now. And Legato Slave just subscribed to Gray Alien. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Everyone should subscribe to Gray Alien. Always funny stuff. I'm particularly fond of all the Dead Midnight ones. Hey everybody, this here's Midnight, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm doing okay. Hey everybody, this here's Midnight. Flubus says, last year I had an email conversation with him where I tried to get him to believe the Frosts were building a mosque on his land. I even found a floor plan of one and edited it to look legitimate. On that note, coming up on 3 Miles Walk, and I will have a time for you in a moment. Our 3 mile time today is 50 minutes and 28 seconds. We have burned 335 calories. Legato Slave adds, I'm new to Vaughn stuff, so I need to learn more. There's plenty out there to watch. I highly recommend Gray Alien's channel, Secular's channel, Secular Opinion. I don't have a ton of stuff. I got rid of my Vaughn Snipes, but I've got a couple of streams about his native heritage and how it's not true. Who else does a lot of Vaughn? You can always watch the Geek Room. Geek Room touches on Vaughn quite a bit. And, oh yeah, Schneider Handyman. Schneider Handyman does a lot of Vaughn content as well. So those are, I'd recommend you dive into those channels. And watch some older, especially on Secular, some older videos, older hangouts. If you want to catch up on some Vaughn lore, that's a good place to do it, any of those places. Does Vaughn really believe what he says, like for real? Yeah, well, God, it's like we think so. We think so. We think he actually believes it. He's not just putting on a show. If he's putting on a show, he's one of the best actors I've ever seen. He's very consistent. Now, stories change from time to time, but the general theme is always the same. He's the biggest victim. Everything's his troll's fault. He's never to blame for anything. And somehow he has these, he's the only one that knows the actual gods of creation, and yet he has the worst luck of anybody you'll ever meet. Mrs. Mudduck says, you bugged the shit out of me in Discord. What? Who, me? I don't think so. I post a lot of links to my videos. That's most of my Discord activity lately. Gray Alien says, the epic hangouts on my channel, the Gray Alien's channel, give you a good sense of him, and other videos that go into his treatment of his children and his delusions. Secular Opinion is also good. Schneider Handyman also, yeah, good content. And Mrs. Mudduck says, just kidding. I know you were. I was like, I don't bother you on Discord. I post links in your Vaughn Helton vid drops section that you had to rename because of me, and I thank you. Used to just be lolcow. And Gray Alien says, just type Vaughn Helton into YouTube and prepare to go down a very big rabbit hole. Yeah. Legato Slave comments, I thought he was just trying to be a creepy cult leader, but didn't believe it really. No, he believes it. Fluid says, I wish Secular would upload his old videos. He did a great video back in the day explaining how Vaughn was giving his dehydrated kids sodium-filled sports drinks and them eating entire bottles of pills. Wow. I missed that. That's not good. No, back secular goes way back. He's got some old hangouts. Back when the kids were little bitty, he finally talked to me. I just don't get on. I don't do much on Discord anymore, honestly. I'm in all the wrong servers because the ones I'm in, it's just not much activity. But you know, I'm busy through the day, somewhat. I can't spend a ton of time on Discord. Plus, when I get done here, I'm tired. I go to bed pretty early. Greeley, it says to Legato Slave, you have no idea how delusional Vaughn is. He believed the UFO was coming for him, as they needed someone who took no shit. Hey guys, 3¼ mile time for today, 54 minutes and 41 seconds. We burned 363 calories, 3¼ miles. Secular's Revenge too, yeah, that's Secular's a backup channel. And Flubus added they used to be on a mirror channel called Secular Archives. Yeah. Secular's Revenge, I think, is Secular's Archive. So you're saying I'm boring? No, I didn't say that at all. I'm saying I don't get on Discord much, and the servers that I'm in, not much happens in. That's all I'm saying. I have seen your pick game, your thing where you show pictures and try to guess what it is. It always seems to start up when I'm in the middle of a project or something at work. And if I'm not at work, not working out, I'm pretty much off the internet. At night, I go to bed early. Been sleeping great lately. My internet time is just way down from where it used to be. Since I started working out, it's kind of a substitute for when I just used to be online all the time. Sitting there eating candy and drinking soda. I guess maybe I kind of associate them. Being online and eating crap. Maybe that's part of the reason I'm not online as much anymore. And kind of why I stopped the archiving Vaughn too, and sniping him. Didn't feel like I was doing anything. Didn't feel like I was really producing a service that anybody needed anymore. And it's a lot of time commitment. Oh. Getting close to an hour walked. Flubus Cartel says, I think summer is going to be like the Super Bowl of Vaughn Range at the end of his free ride with no way out, man. Could be. Could be. It's definitely coming. It's definitely approaching. Maybe a hair after summer, but I think you're right. It's going to be this year. As he continues on and on with no income at all. He's going to have more and more of a problem. Oh. $720 feet is our vertical distance now. It's impressive. Have 58 minutes walked. Means we have 41 left. I can math better than Vaughn. That's a low bar. Discord sent me a message, updates to Discord policies. Okay, do you want to ban another one of my accounts? For linking a PDF? Legato Slave asked me, I asked about Vaughn starving. He has referenced it several times. Yeah, he's lying. He's the only guy you'll ever see that claims to be starving while he's eating. He's lying. Gray Alien said He said James Arnold Frost may have used MK Ultra mind control on Alice to get her to sell her property to him. Oh, 3.5 miles. Our time, 3.5 miles, 58 minutes, 54 seconds. And we've burned 391 calories. Yes, it's the whole starving thing. Total fabrication. He was never in any danger of starving. Never, never, never. Like I said, the whole time he claimed he was starving. It was 5 attempted murder charges. He was eating every string. And eating junk food. TV dinners, Twinkies, snack cakes, chips. Yeah, he was never starving. Liar! Such a liar. That's why I think a lot of people don't like Ron very much. It's a constant, never-ending streams of lies. Nobody likes a liar. Coming up on 1 hour walk. 3, 2, 1. 1 hour walk. Okay. Forgive me, I'm vlogging.
Oh, you okay?
I'm gonna vlog my workout so I can keep motivated.
I took 3 minutes.
Yo, you're good. You're great. Ooh. Didn't want you to think I'm nuts talking to myself.
Oh, you okay?
400 calories we just hit. Grayman says Vaughn was living using his son's money and his mother's money. Once the children were taken away and Alice died, the Frost took over looking after the estate. He had no income but $250. And Grayman added the Frost were using that $250 to pay his bills for it. Yeah. That's pretty much the story. And Mrs. McDuck says, I guess I'm not dumb enough to understand him yet. He takes a high level of dumb, no doubt. Flubus Control asks, Flubus Cartel asks, how can someone who calls himself a truther lie? He took an oath. Yeah, he did. Legato Slave asks, is the guy that is always with him really his friend? That is the subject of some debate, whether J-Dubs was actually his friend or just his worst troll. My opinion is J-Dubs was actually trying to be Vaughn's friend, and he's that stupid. Flubus Cartel says Vaughn may hold the Guinness World Record for most lies told, and Mrs. Mudduck is driving home. Safe travels. We are coming up on 3 3/4 miles. Time for today, 63 minutes, 8 seconds. Burned 420 calories. 420, look at that. 420. 792 feet of elevation. Just a bit over 30 minutes to go. Yeah, J-Dubs can barely even read. Admits Flubus, which is very true. Have a great night.
You too.
Yeah. Coming up up on 800 feet. We're ascending rapidly. That little gal come in and use the stair stepper for 3 minutes. I don't think I could survive on that thing for 3 minutes. That is a different kind of effort. I don't like climbing stairs at all. By the way, I think I talked about it yesterday, but my cardiologist problems, they referred me to a specialist, and I had an echocardiogram. Got a letter the other day. Looked perfectly normal. And I haven't got any notification about the 48-hour harness I wore. It was fine. The echocardiogram would have shown any structural defects. My ticker's doing good. It was all a false alarm based on one arrhythmia coming out of surgery. Well, coming out of anesthesia. I'd hardly call it colonoscopy surgery. The doctor freaked out because I had an arrhythmia. Yeah, this happens sometimes. So yeah, thank you for the yay. That is a yay. Sorry, well, yeah, $1,200. That make me particularly happy, but you know, better to know, I guess. Better to know, but I'm chintzy. I don't like to spend money for nothing. The colonoscopy, I'm happy with. I wish I could have got my hand. You're supposed to get one free every 10 years or something. I wish I'd got the free one, but 2 more years. I think I'd get another one in 3 years. That one will be free. Everything's dollar. Especially I tend to get the lower grade insurance because I don't go to the doctor very much. And it kind of bit me in the butt this year. When I decided to go get a checkup because my blood pressure was high. Oh, that kind of steamrolled into some other things. Maybe I should have got the Cadillac plan this year. But it's okay. I've learned my lesson. I'll get better insurance next time. Never been one to go to the doctor much. Fluid says, I can't wait to see John's version of Starry Night, but the stars are corn that didn't digest. Oh my gosh. From that biryani? No corn in biryani. What corn are you talking about? Corn in his crap. Hey, Wilson's here. It says, you're the best around. The best around. Nothing ever gonna keep me down. Thank you, Randy Marsh. Who wants to talk to a Mr. Marsh? I am the fat dad. And I'm also coming up on 4 miles walk. I'll have a time in a moment. That time is 67 minutes, 21 seconds. We burned 448 calories. I am the best around, and nothing's ever going to keep me down. Mr. Marsh. You're the best around. Truly one of the best South Park episodes ever. Heart rate's down. We're at around 120. Just gonna have to push ourselves a little harder. Crank up the incline next time. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. The more I walk this route or do the same routine, my heartbeat gets slower and slower. I think that's a good thing. I'm not real sure. I know I want to get the heart rate up. I thought this was American. Is this American? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought this was American. Is this American? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is this American? And my audio program is done. So we're going to turn off our headset. talk to you folks for the rest of our walk here, which is about another 30 minutes. Let's go ahead and kill the mobile device. Legato Slave says, I think it means you have to do more to get your heart rate up. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think we're going to either have to increase the speed or the incline pretty soon. Because we came in over here about 130, and now I'm down to right at 120. And I would prefer that heart rate to be at 130, 140. While we work out to get the most effective cardio. That's what my research has shown. At my age group, you want a heart rate around 130 or better. Obviously not 200 or something, but to get the optimum aerobic conditioning. Let's try it. Let's put this up to 3.7 on the speed and 4.5 on the incline. See if that pushes our heart rate up. I bet it does. Faster and more incline. We also just hit 70 minutes. 3.6, 4.5. Really bad. The incline alone should be work my calves pretty good. I think you're right, I got to say. So we pumped them up just a bit, mid workout. Maybe next time we'll start here, 3.6, 4.5. I wish this thing had some kind of personal code or something where I could keep my records in there and default back to my last workout. Some better training tools, but it is what it is. Kind of just have to remember where I'm at. We got about 28 minutes to walk. Heart rate's already back up to 124, so it is stressing my body a little more. Probably the incline more than anything. Let's do 3 sets. See if we can get closer to 6 miles today. And 4.25 mile time today. 71 minutes, 31 seconds. We have burned 475 calories. Flubus says, someone needs to start photoshopping those pictures John posted himself into various amusing situations. Yeah. And Legato Slave said, I'm fat. I know how to lose weight. Just not interested in doing that just yet. I hear you. I wasn't either for quite a while. Going to the doctor with the high blood pressure and finding out I have type 2 diabetes turned me around. Really did. I think that night I actually came over and walked for 2 hours on this silly thing. I said, you know what, I can do this. I can make some lifestyle changes. It's as good a time as any to start. For me, it will. If that happened a couple months earlier, I probably wouldn't even thought about it. See if this gets us to 6 miles today. Popping that speed up to 3.7 and our incline up to 4.5. Mid workout, 2/3 of the way through. Says we're doing a 16-minute, 12-second mile now. 15 minutes is supposedly the fastest, briskest walk you can do per mile. And then you're jogging. You get under a 15-minute mile, you're basically jogging. Power walking, whatever they call that stuff. When they get their hands up. That's weird to me. Seems very British, the whole power walking thing. Very noble and British looking. Yeah, it's making my, oh crap, heavy rain near my location. I might have to bail early. If we get a thunderstorm, I'm not going to want to be in here. was just about to say my calves are starting to feel it again. The added incline is definitely working. And our heart rate is 125, 126, 127. There we go. We still have 25 minutes to walk. I agree, Flu, but somebody needs to start doing John pics, cutting out those hilarious doc pictures he has. He looks so fat in those pictures. Hilarious. John on the casting couch, says Flubus. John posing beside drag queens. John in Nazi Germany. Yeah, he's already done the Rojenkos. Well, that's some Nazis. Put him in a Nazi family. Hell, paste him over Goebbels. Paste his face over Joseph Mengele's body. I want to see this. Hitler had only one left ball. Goring had two, but they were small. Himmler had something similar. And poor old Goebbels had no balls at all. Oh. 4.5 miles coming up. And our time for 4.5 miles tonight is 75 minutes and 31 seconds. We have burned 503 calories. Give him John Wayne Gacy face paint and costume, says Flubus. Yeah, he fit right in. John Wayne Gacy was a fat ass too. He looked just perfect on that body. Like basically no different. Yeah, heart rate's stabilized at around 125 now. That's getting better. And as we get more tired, that's going to push up to 130-ish, which is what we want. 76, and we got 23 minutes left to walk at the 16-minute, 12-mile pace. 16-minute, 12-second mile pace. Legato Slave says, whoa, you're a beast. Oh my God. I got the energy today. I think it was that stretching at work this morning and the protein. Had a nice salad, good leafy greens boost. I don't know, it's plug-in fiber. I can get out of here nice and early. It's only right now 6:30 almost, 6:26. Get some dinner before 7. Drink my pickle juice before dinner. Heat up my lovely chicken mushroom soup or stew. Wilson's still here. You should go back and look at my cooking video. He'd be proud of me. The way I diced that onion, top notch, man. I gotta do better. I gotta do better on the peppers next time. Flubus says, John standing beside Vaughn's dog in the trash can. John posing in the picture of Vaughn's kids' rooms. So many good ideas. So little time. So many good ideas. It's not raining yet. It did just say heavy rain in my area. I don't want to be heavy rainbow. I do have a towel though, so I can put a towel over my phone and run. Phone and my mobile device is really all I care about getting too wet. Oh, I don't care about getting wet. I'm wet already. I'm drenched in sweat. Maybe it's easier today because I'm not wearing that sweatshirt pullover. So I've got more energy. I bet that has a lot to do with it. I bet that has a lot to do with it. I feel much cooler walking like this. I'm not going to lose the weight as fast. I don't wear the heavy coat, sweater kind of thing on. Really helps you sweat more. Goes back to my wrestling days. Run around, run a few miles in a sweatsuit. You'll lose weight. Laying on the boilers too, that was a big thing. going down to the basement and actually laying on the boilers. Your stomach on that heat. Burn calories, Jack. On a towel, of course. You don't lay there and sweat like crazy until it's running off down your sides. You should try it sometime. It's very refreshing. It's very refreshing. Coming up now on 4 miles, 4.75 miles, excuse me. 4.75 miles coming up. Time in a moment. And our 4.75 mile time for today, 79 minutes, 30 seconds. We're at 531 calories. 532. I realized I forgot to do my nasal flush when I got home. Got stuff in there. I don't like the way it feels. Just finishing up on that prednisone series and broke up my polyps real nice. I can breathe as a bird, but the stuff's kind of breaking off back here in the back. And it gets caught in the medial sinuses where there's a little dip down there, kind of a little crater. Stuff gets caught in there. If you ever wondered where you can blow all that stuff out, it's caught in your medials. And there's two choices. You can throw your head back and try to swallow it, or try to blow it out. The Navage machine does a good job of sucking it out of there. Flubis says, do you think Vaughn floats through the air when he smells a pie in his sleep? Yeah, it's like those old cartoons. Like from Popeye cartoons. I know the image you're trying to evoke. I think he probably does, yes. I think he's a disgusting fat body who eats all the sweets at family gatherings. Not that he's invited to family gatherings anymore. Yeah, heart rate 127, 128, 129. We did it. We got the heart rate up. Good suggestion, Legato Slave. I'll put the numbers. We found our new starting point, 3.7 speed, 4.5 incline. Maybe he just floats for red rockets. More like the dog. Red rocket, dog. Red rocket. Vaughn doesn't believe in rockets, remember? They're all fake. They just shoot them and they go up over the ocean and splash down. And they go get them. Rockets aren't real to Vaughn. 82 minutes. We've been walking. We've got 17 left. Just past 550 calories. Let's see if we get 6 miles today. It'll be interesting. Screwing with you on no, I'm not screwing with you. Definitely got the heart rate up. He can't be that silly. Oh, you're talking about Vaughn floating through the pie. And he's pretty silly. Vertical distance, 1,068 feet now. And Fluid says, I'm just saying, that tub of Jif was on his desk for months. Probably had a cylindrical 2-inch deep hole right in the middle of it. Oh boy. There's an image I did not want. Thank you, though. Thank you for that. Ugh. Coming up on that note, we're coming up on 5 miles walk. And I will have a time for you in a minute. Ugh. Our 5 mile time today, 83 minutes, 30 seconds down, 560 calories. So that's 30 seconds short of 17-minute mile. Over 5 miles, it's 5 seconds a mile. Right now, our average mile is 16 minutes and 55 seconds. although we're walking at a much faster pace than that now. If it wasn't for Vaughn, we'd all be speaking Russian, offered Korean. And Flubus says, "Why do you think he named his dog Midnight?" Jesus. Stop, Flubus. Stop, Flubus. My God. You're a disgusting man. Really sick. No. Need some water. Disgusting little troll, you. Oh, yeah, 129 heart rate, 128, we're floating around 130. I think we're going to get 6 miles. We're going right to it. What else I figured out last night? The Tupperware I use to portion out my meals, I can reheat in it. I can eat right out of the bowl. I don't have to transfer it. Those Tupperwares, they're Rubbermaid, sorry. And they say right on a microwave, the picture of the microwave, it says reheat, which means you can use the microwave on low heat, like reheat. So I can just eat those. It's gonna save me a lot of dishes. I've been transferring them to ceramic bowls and then heating them up in that. No need. Pop it right in the microwave on reheat, which is fine. So that was good news. I think I would have looked on one when I bought them. It says right on the bottom, microwave reheat. Mrs. Mud Duck says, "Okay, I'm home. Tell me about this Marty guy. He's living on the property or something?" I don't know the backstory. You mean Cyrax Marty? Marty, the music biz Marty? I don't follow that story at all. I don't find Cyrax at all compelling. Not my guy, friend. He's not my friend, buddy. He's not my buddy, guy. So I can't help you much with Cyrax more. I just don't find him interesting. I know they had a fight. Cyrax showed up at Marty's bed and breakfast. And Marty basically beat the crap out of him. I know that. But as far as the story, I can't help you there. Never been much of it. Every time secular would cover him, I just kind of mute it and go on. Or, not pay attention. Yeah, no, he's not connected to Vaughn at all. Not even a little bit. But that's cool. 87 minutes, we got 12 minutes to go. And I have to pee now. I thought I'd throw that out there. I do have to pee. Bum number 1 says, did a chicken meal prep of my own, 5 to 6 portions. Perfect. You cook on Sunday, you got food for the rest of the week. It's a great thing. I love it. And a lot of things I love. We're coming up on 5 1/4 miles. And our 5 1/4 mile time today, 87 minutes, 30 seconds. We've burned 588 calories. Crystal notes, oh yeah, I hated Cyrax. I heard Cyrax. Got the crap beat out of him. Yeah. He did. It was all on live on Marty's channel. And just like that, my heart rate's back down to 120. I guess I better go faster. I swear it's the no sweatshirt that's making the workout easier. It's gotta be. Gotta compensate with a little more speed and incline. Fluid says Cyrax isn't funny in the same way as Christian. Both are legitimately mentally ill. Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't find Cyrax entertaining at all. I find him pathetic and sad. I don't want to watch pathetic and sad with no entertainment value. Other people may vary. That's fine. Just not my cup of tea. And then, of course, he claims to be a metalhead musician. What they call it, death metal or whatever. He screams into the mic. And to me, calling that music is just insulting. So I just can't. I can't take him. I don't want to watch it. 21.3 laps completed. Yeah, Bum says I personally don't find targeted citizen entertaining. Yeah, same thing with me. I find him more entertaining than Cyrax, just because some of the stuff he says is so legitimately stupid. And Crystal Water said, I was surprised to hear Cyrax is fairly young, 33 or so. That sounds about right. And Fluid says, I don't think trolling people who are mentally ill is funny. Yeah, me neither. Bond isn't really in the same category. It's just crazy. Yeah. Same way I don't go and talk to Cobes, targeted citizen, or they keep pushing Lowe's, crazy Lowe's. I don't want to talk to that guy. Death metal is the bit. Yeah, sorry, that's not what I was saying. The genre sucks. It's just what he does. Calling that music is no. Just no. No. I like some of it too. You know what's funny is I like some of the hardcore Christian death metal kind of stuff, like Lamb of God, which isn't that hard, but I love that stuff. I don't pay much attention to the lyrics, but holy cow, those guys can rock. And there's some other bands like that. I can't really recall now, but I know Lamb of God is one I like to listen to. Cobes is more sad than funny. Yeah, Lamb of God is Christian. If you can understand any of the words, yeah, it's somewhat ironic, yeah. Somewhat ironic, yeah. But they're really good. Holy cow. Older stuff, I mean, some of the early stuff. They've changed drummers and bass players and stuff lately, but the early stuff, amazing. Oh. Coming up on 91 minutes walk. Just about 8 more minutes to go. Someone sent Cyrex a USB stick that fried his Xbox. I'm not sure I believe that story. I heard about that. I guess it's possible. Doesn't seem like something you could really do, does it? Oh well. Should you put a virus on it or something? Coming up on 5.5 miles. At that time in a moment. 5.5 mile time today is 91 minutes and 30 seconds. 616 calories burned. 617 even. Bum number 1 says there's this Russian band called Batushka, which means priest. You should check it out. Very, very orthodox sounding. Crystal Water says, I forget what it does, but I think it overloads the circuit board or something. It doesn't seem like a USB would have that capability. I could be wrong. What do I know about it? 92 minutes. We got 7 to go. I believe you. Flubus said AI Cyrex and the Xbox Kill Stick are the only Cyrex stuff that I actually thought was fun. Nice. I wonder if it's raining. I can't really tell. I know I gotta pee. It's gonna make this last 7 minutes rough. But we can hold it. Vertical distance now 1,210 feet. We get to the 92:30 minute mark. 92 minute 30 second mark. Starting to feel this faster pace now. And that was the last sip of water. Good timing there. I want to drink a lot more. I gotta pee. Bum number 1 says, I thought Cyrex rushing Marty and getting his ass beat was funny. Yeah, I just thought it was sad. And Flubus says a lot of the stuff they do to him is just sad. Yeah. I mean, I get it. The guy, goes after young girls online and stuff. And he's a shit human being. I get all that. I just don't care. I don't care about the guy. I can't get invested in his story. I just don't care. I don't know why. It's just not my thing. His name is Crazy Looks. I have no interest. Same as Tila Tequila. No interest. It just bores me. And Gail bores me. She's at least a little bit funny in the presentation, but still Just a crazy old lady. 22.6 laps. I'm sure Cyrex was bullied enough growing up, says Crystal Water. I'm sure, yeah. 5 minutes to go. Oh. 1,235 feet vertical distance. I think we're gonna get over 1,300 today. Heart rate's 127, 128. Tila was watchable back in 2009 for a particular reason. Well, she was better looking, that's for sure, when she was doing those TV shows. It was about her only draw. Now she's doing the Christian thing. It's just, it's hard to watch. She looks so bad. So fat, my God. Her eyes are just too wide apart. I can't look at it. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh. Coming up on 5 3/4 miles. We still have 4 minutes remaining. So we're going to get 6 miles today. We get right at it. I wonder if it's ready. I guess we'll find out in a minute. And our 5 3/4 mile time today, 95 minutes, 29 seconds. We have burned 645 calories. Heart rate, 128, 127, right up there, 130. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to walk, plus our cool down. No doubt we're gonna make it around 6 miles. We'll almost make it 6 miles in full speed. Heck yeah, says Legato Slave, you betcha. It'd be nice to say 6 miles, 6 point something walk today. It's a new high. The same amount of time. We're going a lot faster. Cover a lot more ground. I remember we were doing 4.3 miles. The whole workout. Wasn't that long ago. 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. 23.3 laps. For the 24th lap will get us to 6 miles. Heart rate 128. 655 calories. And verticals, 1,278 feet. Lupus Cartel says a lot of the popular lol cows have a ton of trolls that don't realize just being malicious on its own isn't funny or trolling. Absolutely. Absolutely. I see a ton of that. Nothing funny about just being mean. I agree. (1,285 feet vertical distance, a minute and a half to go. We're not going to quite get there at full speed, but we're definitely getting to 6 miles on our cool down. And we're going to get close to 1,300 feet, I'm not sure. We're going to be close. We're at 1290, 10 more feet in 2 minutes. I don't know, or 1 minute. Sorry, we got 1 minute remaining. Will we go up 10 feet? I don't know. And our heart rate's 130, we finally pegged it. Must be getting tired. "45 seconds to cool down. 1296, 1297. I think we're gonna make it. Uh, 30 seconds. 666 calories. Oh. And yeah, vertical distance 1303. We definitely made it. 15 seconds to go. before the incline comes off. And 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we're in cool down. Incline's coming off. Speed only went down to 3.5. That's the cool down now. 3.5 was our base speed before. And Mrs. Mud Duck says, I'm tired just watching you. I felt that incline come up. I literally felt like I'm walking down now. 5.99. I have a time for you in a moment, 6 mile mark. Our 6 mile time for the very first time is 99 minutes, 31 seconds. We burned 672 calories. Good job again, says Graham. We made 6 miles, look at that. Moving on up. Still got a minute 15 of cool down. We're gonna swing our arms in success. In celebration in 6 miles. 6.02 even. Let's see what that vertical distance got to since we're not creating anymore. That's a Big Mac and then some. That's a whole meal, dude. That's a Big Mac combo with a large Dr. Pepper. Extra salt on your fries. We got to vertical distance of, it'll come up here, 1,300 something. 1,308 feet. We walked up. That's a big hill, guys. 1,308 feet. Okay, about 30 seconds to go. I'm gonna go ahead and well, we don't need to unplug. Got everything together. I'll unplug and keep it wrapped around my stool so it stays where it is. Uh, 10 seconds. I'll have some, turn this around so you can see the workout summary. There we go. Laps completed 24.3. Average speed 3.6. Average incline 4.0. Average calories per hour 403. Average minute mile 1640. I think that's a little too high. Average heart rate was 123. Vertical distance 1,308 feet. And we did 6.08 miles and burned 679 calories. Wowie, wowie, wow. That feels like a lot. And we're gonna go ahead and shut that down. Move my table back. Oh, get my headset off of there. I just kind of shove them back in the corner. They're out of everybody's way. All right. Machine's off. Grab my mobile device, grab my cup. We're gonna run home. See if it's pouring. Hope not. Lights off. Nope, no rain, just near. Not raining. Nice cool breeze though. Whew. Nice cool breeze. And it's only 6:52. Oh, almost still light outside. That's different. That's different. Oh, that breeze feels good. That breeze feels great. Oh. Oh. All right, we're back. We made it. All right. Check the comments while I'm kicking my shoes off. Legato Slave says, excellent. This Mud Duck says, and I just eat 600 calories. Hello to all. Blue, you're late, but thanks for coming. Hello, Blue. Big Von Helton show on the goddamn podcast tonight. We'll definitely be there. You ready for that way out? Because, boy, I am. Let's see how we did today. I think we started 216.4. I think that's where we started today. Let's see where we ended up. Lusty McButt will love that one. 212.6. 212.6, a new low. So there we go. Everybody let Lusty know we beat 212, or we got Devon weight, 212. Thank you guys so much for coming. Appreciate all the silly comments and the chat and you guys keeping me going. It really does help. And we will do the same thing again tomorrow. I'm going to get some dinner real quick. Try to eat before 7. Thank you, Meg. Nice words. Blue says, oh, wow, you've lost a lot. Yeah, we're getting there. Hashtag 200 by April. We will see you next time. Tomorrow we'll do the same thing. Until then, bye-bye.